Journalists in many nations have some privileges that members of the general public do not. Public events, crime scenes, and press conferences. New media is a broad term in media studies that emerged in the latter part of the 20th century, which refers to on-demand access to content anytime, anywhere, on any digital device, as well as interactive user feedback, creative participation, and community formation around the media content. Another important promise of new media is the democratization of the creation, publishing, distribution, and consumption of media content. Most technologies described as new media are digital, often having characteristics of being manipulated, networkable, dense, compressible, and interactive. Internet, websites, computer multimedia, video games, CD-ROM, and DVDs. In the 1960s, connections between computing and radical art began to grow stronger. It was not until the 1980s that Alan Kay and his co-workers at their PRC began to give the power of a personal computer to the individual. rather than have a big organization be in charge of this. In the late 1980s and early 1990s, however, we seem to witness a different kind of parallel relationship between social changes and computer design. Although causally unrelated, conceptually it makes sense that the Cold War and the design of the web took place until the 1980s. Media relied primarily upon print and analog broadcast models, such as those of television and radio. The last 25 years have been the rapid transformations into media which are predicated upon the use of digital technologies, such as the Internet, new media has also recently become of interest to the global espionage community as it is easily accessible electronically in database formats and can therefore be quickly retrieved and reverse engineered by national governments. Facebook, and Twitter. Young people prefer to their cell phones to text and access social networking sites on the streets, on transportation, in school, and at home, are common scenes in the United States. First, to serve the economic system. The United States economy is fueled by advertising, which brings buyer and seller together. Both the media and advertisers earn profits, and both are highly criticized. Yet they help keep the economy moving. The media in some countries are financed or partially financed by the government, such as the British Broadcasting Corporation or BBC. Some are totally owned by government as a way to influence what is published, as the newspaper Pravda was in Russia. To entertain.
This is the biggest function of American mass media. Television is the nation's #1 entertainment medium, and film and radio are not far behind. Blockbuster movies such as Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, and Spider-Man remind us of the entertainment power of the media to inform. The most important function of a free press is to inform. Without current information about government, there can be no representative democracy. Therefore, this is the most important information available. The power to inform is incredible, particularly today with television, radio, news magazines, newspapers, and now the Internet.
Although the power to change people's minds directly is limited, the media does influence our lives and our thinking, usually in more subtle ways rather than what we could call a hypodermic effect, which, like a shock, would bring about immediate change, in this case, a change of opinion or call to action. For example, of more subtle influence in American history is the climate of war fever created by William Randolph Hearst in the New York Journal in 1898. Slanted news coverage and sensational writing, particularly when the battleship Maine blew up in Havana Harbor, helped bring about the Spanish-American War. The most obvious example of mass media influence